Cycling in the UK is arguably more popular than it ever has been, and many of you are looking to take your riding to that next level. Hopefully you will have gained skills and knowledge through riding with your local club or an experienced group, and you feel ready to start racing. And whilst it might seem fairly daunting competing in your first event, it really needn't be. Here's a quick guide on how to get into racing and how to do it safely.
Go to the British Cycling website to find out more about racing. Look at Get Into Racing, Categories, Membership. If you like what you see and feel that you're ready, then you'll need to become a British Cycling Gold or Silver member and take out a race licence. There is an ability-based category system ranging from entry level through to elite. Riders coming into competitive racing start out in the 4th category. Riders move up the categories by scoring ranking points, and ranking points are accumulated by finishing in the top placings throughout the season. There are 2 main types of races. Closed circuit races. These will often take place on traffic-free facilities, either purpose-built for cycling or repurposed motorcycling circuits or airfields. Races are shorter than road races, often lasting for an hour for senior riders. For 4th category riders, these are a really great place to start. Secondly, we have road races. These are bunch events that take place on the open road over a predetermined lap or laps. They take place on the public highway, so expect to see oncoming traffic. Remember, stick to the correct side of the road, keep it safe and race smart.
So what exactly do you need to get into racing? Well, of course you're going to need all of the things that you have when you're out training normally. So your bike, helmet, shoes and any kit that you need. But there's a few extras that you need to think about as well. The first and most important of those is your British Cycling Racing Licence. This needs to be signed on the back and include a photo of you. For a lot of events you can sign on the day, but also for many you have to pre-enter. So check this for your specific event way before the day itself. Once you arrive at the race HQ, it's time to sign on, and you'll need to do this regardless of whether you've entered on the day or if you've pre-entered. Go inside the HQ and there will be a table there listing all of the names of the people who have entered, and at this point you sign next to your name, hand your licence over and you'll be given your race numbers. If you get given 2 like this, then you'll simply need to pin them over your back pockets. However, if you only get given 1, or if you've given a shoulder number as well, you'll need to check with the commissaires on which side you need to pin it. So go back to your car and get everything ready. You should also bring with you some spares. Spare wheels like this always come in handy. You can give them to the neutral service vehicle. This will mean that if you puncture during the race, you can get a spare and continue on your way. You should also think about bringing any spare tools, pump, etc. that you'll need, just in case anything goes wrong with your bike before the actual start of the race. You need to make sure that you get to the race HQ or start line in time for the commissaire's race briefing. This is really important so that you know the rules of the road. And then you're ready to race. But you also need to think about what you might need afterwards. A recovery drink, perhaps some warm clothes to change into. Some sort of undervest like this has always come in handy during the colder parts of the year. And finally, it might be that the race HQ has got some showering facilities. So bring along a towel and some shower gel. That way you can drive home feeling fresh. So we've been through the things that you do need to race, but there are certain things that you'll not be allowed to use. Amongst them are tri-bars, or bar extensions if that's what you call them. If you've got them on your bike, you'll need to remove them before you start the race. Same thing goes for mud guards or disc wheels. Here's a couple of expert tips for your race day. Firstly, have your breakfast around 3 hours before the start so that you've had time to digest it completely before you take the start line. Secondly, make sure that you get there with plenty of time. There's nothing worse than feeling rushed, and if you give yourself enough time, you'll either be able to drive or even ride around the course and familiarise yourself with the surroundings.
Always be thinking about position. You might be used to riding in a group on the road, but not to the close proximity and high speeds of a fast-moving bunch.